You guys, I am finally back at Chuck E. Cheese, Northridge, California, and they have updated their 2.0 remodel. As you can see, there is the sign. There is the classic looking, Pizza Time Theater sign, but it has the, the new art, but it has the shape of the old Pizza Time Theater. So that's really cool. Here is the dumpster, the legendary dumpster that has been filmed many times by the legendary Ticketmaster 1000. And we are going to look inside. And there's the dumpster. And as you can see on the outside, there are some circles. So those circles are replacing the checkered tiles, which were there before the 2.0 remodel. So we will see if the 2.0 remodel has been completed, or should I say the 1.5 remodel, because this Chuck E. Cheese is the very first retro Chuck E. Cheese store. So they have the animatronics, but they also have the 2.0 remodel like artwork, and they have like the signage. So that is really, really amazing. So again, this is the first time that I have been back since the 2.0 remodel started. And I've done a few react videos to the legendary Ticketmaster 1000, who is actually there in my camera frame, if you can see it in the left. But thank you so much to him for allowing me to react to some of his videos. But it is time for me to check out this store. It is finally time for me to be back at the Chuck E. Cheese Northridge. Check it out, you guys. There is a closer look at the circles, the 2.0 circles, and the outside. So before there were some checkered tiles here, but that has been replaced. It's been painted over. So this is what it is now. But as you can see, the checkered tiles have been replaced, and here is more of the 2.0 or 1.5 remodel painting. And up there is the lack of the awning. There used to be an awning. As you can see now, they no longer have the awning. So that is a bit disappointing, but again, it is a win because they did keep the animatronics. And that is really cool, the fact that they have this retro remodel, but it is a bit unfortunate they got rid of the awning and the tiles. But overall, it's pretty cool. And we're gonna go inside and we're gonna see what's changed. All right, so here is the showroom, and as you can see, the sign for the showroom is no longer there. It used to be there, and the walls have been taken down. But here are the animatronics. There is Chucky, there is Helen, and they actually have like the what's called the tables in front of it, so you can't just go up to it directly. But there is Chucky, Helen, and then there's Mr. Munch. Munch is a make-believe band sign. There is Jasper and Pasquale, and up there is the Chuck E. head, the wink. Pretty cool. And there's the awning, or what it's called. And up there is some retro memorabilia. That's really cool. Like, they kept that. And then there's a like Song of the Island. There's some tropical stuff. There's a TV. There's a guitar. There's a lot of cool stuff. There's some lights there. They have some lights up here. Super cool. And then there are some disco lights. And then over there is another set of memorabilia. So I'm gonna go check that out. And let's see, here is the New York Knights subway. It's called Side of Liberty, Betty Boop, got a jukebox, TV, popcorn, what's that, like a action sign. And then there is it's like a reel, and there's a Hollywood vine, like a cross streets, there's stars picture. And then right here, zoom out a little bit, there is the party sign. That is super, super amazing. This is just really cool. Here's a wide angle shot of the stage, and there is another look at the lights. That's just really, really cool. And we're gonna zoom back in, and then here is the ticket blaster, which is pretty cool. It's pretty standard. But then here is something new, and it's Mr. Munch, and there's Helen Henny. So it's really cool. There's the like a projector screen, but there's nothing there. It hasn't been completed, so very interesting. Here is the dance floor, but it is currently off. But this right here has not been completed. And then there is Chucky and Jasper. So that's pretty cool. And let's get a better look at the dance floor. It is currently, off, non-operational, but that's pretty interesting, pretty cool. And let's see, here's another look at the stage from the front and at the disco ball. So this is pretty cool. Like, you don't see this, very often, or at all rather. And there's another look at all the what's called people. But there's only 4 of them. There's Mr. Munch. There's Mr. Munch, Helen Henny, Chuck E. Cheese, and Jasper. But there's no Pasquale. There's no Pasquale sign. So that's very, very odd. But there's a little bitty, little bigger kitty cat sign. So it's like a, song that'll probably copyright me, which is unfortunate. But this is really, really cool. You don't see this often at all. So I think we're gonna go look at the rest of the store because I think that's enough of this stage. And we're just gonna maybe walk past the games a little bit, but there's a few games. No one really cares about that right now. More games, and let's see what else we got. There's the thirst station. That's cool. And then up there is the Chucky head, which is really cool, and the U1 sign. That's pretty cool. And there's the pickup, which is also 2.0. And let's see, here are some more games, but then up there are some lights. And let's see if I can see anything else without getting in the way of anyone else. So yeah, here's some tape. So looks like there's more to be done. There is the women's restroom, but I guess that's the men's restroom, but there's nothing there. So there's no signage there, which is very interesting. And then, let's see, over here is where a kid can be a kid. So we're gonna zoom out. Pretty cool. And then here is some what's called tape. And then over here is the mural. And they used to have the characters there. And then over here is the high five, which covered up the Warhols. And then here's a few games, and we'll maybe come back to that later. But I want to see if there's anything else. But just want to give a good walkthrough of everything that's important. Yeah, it's very interesting that right there is what's called the women's. And there's, I guess that's the men's. There's a pickup sign, and then the prizes here are pretty much the same. They have a drum set. That's pretty cool. We'll get back to that later. They have cotton candy. There is the menu, and there's the veggies. But let's see what else they got. Games here, but there's a lot of people there. Let's see. It looks pretty the same, except they have the booth with the lights up there. That's really cool. And then that's everything regarding the update. And now we're gonna look at the game. So here's the Big Win Super Spin, and someone left a credit on it, and I got 3. There's Dead Storm Pirates. Here is Space Invaders Frenzy. Here is Harpoon Lagoon. Here is Big Bass Wheel, and there is Transformers. Let's see. There is what's called the Snowcross, I believe. That's Snowcross. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's Gold Empire, and then here is Fruit Ninja Superstar. It's pretty rare. And here is Pop Block, which is out of service. It's very interesting. It's broken. And then let's see. There is the kiosk. There's Dippin' Dots, and there's the other kiosk. And let's see. Here's a quick look at the prizes. It's pretty typical. And that's kind of near the shell box. There's the stuff for sale. There's some prizes for tickets. I like the drum set, pretty cool. Let's see. Here is Crossy Road. And then here is Galaga Salt. And I actually missed this. There's the TVs. There's some TVs up there. There's Galaga, pretty cool. Birthday Party, pretty rare. Or somewhere actually. Not rare TVs. Here is Sonic Blast Ball, 110, pretty good. Here's the photo booth. There's the bounce ball claw machine. Stack It. And then there's Pink Panther. There's Waterfalls, Choppy Wood. There's NBA Game Time ×2. There's 4 alley rollers. And there's a NFL drill. Here is Trolls, and here is the sketchbook. And let's see, there are actually a lot of balls there, like 6 balls. Here is the Angry Birds Arcade, and then here is Circus Ball Drop, and then over here is the SpongeBob SquarePants Pineapple Corn Butcher. And back in the small room, here is the Octonaut ride, and over here is Chameleon Paradise, and then here is what's called the bus ride. And then I missed this before, but there are some more TVs. And then here is a jam session. Here is the NBA Hoop Troop, Cheeky Men's Football, Intermission, Duck Splash, and then here is Arca, called Photo Ride, and High Five, and where a kid can be a kid once again. So I believe that's everything. Pretty cool. And overall, this is Chuck E. Cheese Northridge, a really iconic store with their 1.5 remodel. Thanks so much for watching. I've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.